Hello everyone, we are back and here to react to RWBY Vol.8 Chapter 2. Last chapter was quite a cold, I guess I would say cold open. It was...
We're in pretty shaky ground right now.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't really have much else to say about last chapter, except I really liked it. Yeah, I just want to get into this episode. I just want to see what...
We've had setup.
Yeah.
Now let's see where it goes.
Well, let's see what the next setup is, because again, it just doesn't feel like the pins dropped yet. Like something, like we're still teetering on this edge of when this whole thing's gonna blow up. So, yeah, let's see if this episode does it. Are you ready?
Obviously.
Let's begin.
This is your fault. You realize that, don't you? All I wanted was to bring people together, to give them a chance at a better life.
You blaming Crow?
You.
No.
Me.
Oh, okay.
I am a victim. I'll admit I was duped, used. And although my hands may not be...
Yes, this is all you. I will definitely blame you.
Didn't kill anybody. And I'm not going to stand here and be lectured by some snake with a mustache who helped that man tear us all apart. Yes, well, I suppose we're all stuck in it together now.
Yeah, you just gotta wait like 5.
Speak for yourself.
Aren't they in different
I
cells?
know the right people.
Well, they've been
I'm sure
moved.
Whitley has reached
Why?
out to my legal team and will have me out of here
Ironwood?
before you can say...
What legal team? There's a whole horde of Grimm out there right now.
Sir, your legal team has been eaten by Grimm. We are sorry to inform you.
You do realize you've already caught me?
Dang! I mean, he deserved it, but... I think the foot soldiers are following Ironwood's
Example.
We can kill the man who put us here. With still no word from General Ironwood,
boy, that's
Mantle citizens are frightened and perplexed by the sudden withdrawal of military personnel, especially given the massive Grimm horde outside the kingdom. I've never seen anything quite like this. It truly feels like the end of days. But the Atlas Eye is committed to updating the public until our dying... Hey, wait! Oh.
Citizens of Mantle, General Ironwood has abandoned you, but we have not. If you can hear this, gather any food and supplies you need to stay warm, then head to the Mantle crater. The Grimm are starting to make their way back into the city, but we can hold the line if we all come together. If we don't, well, we've all seen what's waiting for us out in the storm. It's time to show your teeth, Mantle.
There's a story for you.
All right, the others are definitely missing out.
This is a teaser. Now this is Potter's. All right. Ooh, creepier. So their plan is to help Mantle.
Yeah, to help them evacuate.
Only take what you need. The crater? Are you sure it's safe out there? Absolutely, ma'am. Heads up!
Ooh. Nice.
Liking the new tech.
way better than RWBY. Have the Grimm already pushed this far in?
No, I think those were more from last night. Still. Ren, if John hits you with his aura amp, think you can mask everyone?
Again?
We can give it a shot, but it is a lengthy trip through Mantle. No, that's a great idea. We'll have a Grimm-free journey all the way to the crater.
Do we really gotta shack up with those animals down in the slums? I'd feel a lot safer being up in Atlas. Yeah, I'm sure you would. But the people up top have decided you're not worth the trouble. The Faunus, on the other hand, have been willing to lend all the help they can, regardless of whether or not you deserve it. So, I'll just go get our things then.
Nice.
Want to go to the slums. General Ironwood said you were going to have, but you're setting up that TV.
It should not be this hard getting people to just cooperate.
Yeah, it really shouldn't. But...
And yet, it's something I'm becoming increasingly concerned about. You know, I really don't need your additional commentary right now. You all have every right to be upset. Especially you, Oscar. I'm sorry I left you. I'm not upset that you left. I'm upset you came back. I started to feel like me. Not the same me I was before all of this, but the me I always wanted to be. I felt like I was actually part of the team. I understand. But even though it may not have felt like I was with you, I was never truly gone. You're gaining control of my remaining magic, recollecting my longest held memories, which means our two souls are still on the inevitable path to becoming one. But I don't want that. Neither do I. Hey, you good? It's just a lot to focus on. You can do it, right? We're almost to the crate. I don't need a pep talk. I need to focus. Right. We need to find a way to work together. Not just the two of us.
Everyone.
All of us.
It's just... what makes people work together? That's a lot of people.
Alright, come on. Thanks again for coming. Don't mention it. Once Robin learned about Amity Tower, she wouldn't shut up about it. Wherever she is, I'm sure she would want us doing what we can to get it up in the air and get the world talking again. Besides, Fiona's got your friends helping out in my stead.
Yeah. Are you sure this is safe? Snowshoe Shipping is an SDC subsidiary, meaning all the drones here report to the company, not the general. The pneumatic tubes allow for dust refined in the crater to be sent straight up to Atlas.
We'll mail ourselves there.
The military base.
Are there any buildings in Atlas that your family doesn't own?
That isn't relevant at the moment.
It's gonna be a fun trip.
Hey. I do not like it when friends fight. You know, Yang and I might not agree on how best to save Mantle, but... I mean Winter. The General. They were our friends. But then the Aesops attacked you. And the General, he said people were going to die because of me. That was a lie. And he was only saying it to hurt you. I was the protector of Mantle. But now, I am much more than that. And I wish I was not. But you're still you, Penny. By becoming the Winter Maiden, you did protect Mantle. Thank you, Ruby. I found it!
There's no turning back now. Between our secret weapon and my semblance, you all couldn't be in better hands.
So how do we use this thing? It should be simple. If you lie back in the tube and press launch...
Oh my god!
No, Crimson, I need you and your team to heads up. Mantle said they're helping us clear the hospital, but they're gonna need backup.
That was so good!
Oh.
You're doing great, Kate.
Poor wife, she's going folded.
I feel like you should be doing this after flexing on the news like that.
How else was I supposed to get the word out? Besides, it seems to be working. Where's this group coming in from?
That would be Sector 7. You cleared 7 already? That's great! To be honest, I wasn't sure how you'd be doing without all of your teammates.
Well, as you can see, we're doing just fine.
Where are you putting everyone?
We're working to get most of them settled in houses or other shelters. A large portion of the community is also trying to get old mine shafts into a livable condition.
We've got a lot of people to keep warm. Looting the STC refineries is our best source of dust. Fortunately, no one's getting arrested during the apocalypse. Just knowing those Grimm are circling out there doesn't feel great. What are they waiting for?
Hey, we got another fight breaking out.
Thanks, Uncle. We'll handle it.
I'll handle it. You've got enough to worry about.
Fiona, Crimson again. We spotted a decent-sized group of Grimm moving in from the east. Can't take them with all these civvies.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, we're
Did he say east?
Grim fighters.
Just make you wonder, how many of the actual, like, the heavy hunters that we went out are, like, hunters and the huntsmen qualified in terms of skill?
Grenade? Ooh.
Good thing that was pointing out.
Dang. Woo! You got it.
Okay, Fiona. That's one more problem taken care of. Good, because we're getting reports of more Grimm coming in from the west. The huntsman there could really use some backup.
Yep.
Okay, we're on our way.
It's all the negativity. Salem's forces aren't moving in. It's enough to start attracting the stragglers. Guys, we're not finished.
All right, we need to hurry this up and take...
What
Uh.
happened? They ran. I've
Could
never
make
seen Grimm act that way
them
before.
run.
What were they running?
Oh! Whoa! Oh! Oh! The hounds! Oh! Oh my! Oh my! Oh my God! Do something!
What's it? It's taking him.
It's a werewolf kind of situation. Oh God! It's clever.
Wait! It's using Oscar as a shield!
But Grimm aren't that smart.
This one is.
Give him back!
Man, why we need Ruby at this moment? Silver Eyes could really be used.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. We could have used Silver Eyes here. It's walking away.
Develop wings.
No.
Take him. Now's your time to attack. I'm just distracted.
Something! Do something! Do something!
No,
There's those wings. Stop him! Stop him! Hook on something! I don't know! Get your...
Kids, what's your status?
to be fair, this is the first time they've ever seen a Grim evolve in front of them twice. And think.
What's your status? We've got an emergency. We're not gonna make it. What? What kind of emergency? You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
What do they can't just follow with, like, they need a...
They need Penny, they need Ruby.
And that's the end of the episode. Oh! Alright, so that was more than just a hound, that was a straight up symbiote. Like,
Changeling.
something, that was... And the music, that was really good. That was just... Oh my gosh, that was... Crow. I've been out there and I've seen the things she's made. It's like...
This thing walks in, he's like, see this?
That's what I was talking about. Well, that was a good episode. We got some...
Got a lot going on. We got some really good comedic moments, and then we got some really terrifying.
Yeah, this is a really interesting balance between comedy and like the fun comedy, but also sweet side of Ruby's side, and the epic and action and terrifying side of Yang's side of the situation. And oh boy, did things escalate! I did not think.
No, this just crossed my mind. We know Ironwood is gonna do something with Watts. Is he gonna try and force him to do something to Mantle? Maybe? Like with all the broadcasting going on, he's gonna be like, I'll offer you this if you shut that down.
That's interesting. I didn't think about that. He could actually use Watts.
So it feels unlikely, unless he's trying to use Watts as a bargaining chip against Salem or something.
I don't think Salem. He knows Salem wouldn't care about bargaining chips.
What is Ironwood's plan basically with Watts?
Like I said, maybe you're right. He could be using Watts to get the tower working, or he could use Watts to hack into find some way of hacking into the scepter room, like scientifically bypassing the magic of Ozpin. Which the Ironwood did say they've been studying magic. I don't know what it was, but it was kind of surprising. Like they faced, honestly, the Knucklevi was more terrifying than that thing. And yet they took it down quite easily. This thing honestly didn't.
Basically what they need to do was, one, surround it, so it couldn't use Oscar against all of them.
Yeah, that was the one thing, they were just...
And two, use agility. You got two fast people, get on either side of it, go for weak points.
Yeah.
But then again, they're also facing something that's literally morphing in front of them in a very terrifying way.
Who knows? Maybe when you, if you slice a bit of it, it just regrows a new limb. All those other things.
Now think about it, we could have also used Weiss. She could summon those flying thing, you could chase after it.
You know what? They've literally sent the wrong people to the wrong
to
job.
Protect Oscar. We need...
Ruby and Yang, Ruby's team would totally do great at defending Mantle, while Yang's team would be totally good at infiltrating. They've actually, they've sent the heavy hitters to infiltration, and they've sent their stealth team, they're tactical and quick. And
as much as I wanted to say, Yang's a heavy hitter, then I realized Ruby has the eyes, which makes her a heavier hitter against Grim than Yang.
Because you have Penny defending. You have, I know why they're sending who they're sending, but it's one of those things where it's but in hindsight, also, the Grim run from this Grim. They're terrified of this. This is actually, I've never seen. That's actually really why? Why do these?
I guess to them, because they are a natural form of chaos or whatnot, to them, this thing is like not even
unnatural?
chaos. It's unnatural, like evil.
Maybe it also, like I said, it's a symbiote. Maybe it absorbs other Grimm to get its abilities or transform. Maybe that's what it is. It's not like it's not it like it's a sludge. It was like a symbiote thing, and then attached to a Beowulf, and then attached to like a winged Grimm, and then attached to these other Grimm, and it slowly absorbs these abilities to transform into whatever it wants to be. It's like Ditto. It's like a Ditto Grimm morph combo.
In a very terrifying way.
Yeah.
Nom, nom, nom.
Maybe it's that the puddles. Maybe it's just that puddles in a sentient form. I'm excited to learn more about this if we get a chance to learn more. I'm excited to see where Weiss ends up when she gets to the end of.
It's like the yoga pose where you're standing and touching your toes. It's like Weiss is having to walk like that because she's been bit in half. It's like
That was so good. That was such a good one. And
Crow's plan.
oh yeah, Crow's let's just kill Ironwood, which I agree. I'm not
I
against.
understand.
I'm not against. It seems like an extreme, but at the same time, Ironwood's gone to the point where it's like, yeah, I think
Either that, or I also wonder if he's talking about Tyrion. I don't think he is. He's definitely talking about Ironwood, but it's like Tyrion is the one responsible for them all being in this.
Yeah,
situation.
you're right. Tyrion is the one who immediately put them against each other. But Ironwood is the one who actually did start the whole thing.
And he's the one who won't listen to Crow. And
because Ironwood got Robin mad. Robin got mad at the Aesops. Aesops got into a fight. Crow got in the middle of it. And then Tyrion took advantage and got out of it. Yeah, so Ironwood's the one who at the top.
Before we get to the end of all this, who all do you think is going to die? We're all predicting Ironwood will die, but who, like, on specifically the villain side? I'm not particularly seeing Watts living through all this.
Oh yeah, I think Watts is gonna die. I think Tyrion's gonna die.
This it's one of those things where it's like you can see all the possible good things that could happen.
But it's like,
but you're like, none of that's gonna happen.
all the possible good things. What do you mean possible? Yeah, there's really not, like, again, everything's happening so fast in such a neat amount of time that it's like I can't have anything to predict except for what everybody has already said their plan is going to be.
Mm-hmm. We know their goal, but we're like, what's going to interrupt it?
Yeah, what's going to interrupt the goal?
I did not predict a changeling hound dog with wings and brain.
So yeah, that was episode 2, chapter 2. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Take care, and we will see you there in the next week's episode.
Bye.
Bye-bye.